Alright, my foodie peeps, welcome to another video, and today we are attempting Jamaican Toto, also known as coconut cake, but everybody know it as Toto. So stay tuned, I'm going to show you what I do, zoom in on the hands, and I'm going to drop the ingredients in the description bar below if you decide you want to try this recipe. Alright, so I have everything in their separate bowls, and we're going to start off with the dry ingredients. So we're starting off with the flour, brown sugar, granulated sugar. I realize there's certain words I don't call correctly. That's the nutmeg and the cinnamon powder. I put both of them in the same bowl. That's the salt and the baking powder. And I'm gonna stir the dry ingredients together before I add the rest. All right, now that's my vanilla extract, my melted butter, my eggs, and I'm gonna stir that together, and then we're gonna add our coconut milk. Now this recipe required us to blend the coconut, but I did not feel like going to the Asian store, so I used coconut milk and coconut flakes. So this recipe isn't to the T, to the letter. I improvise with a certain things. So, but when I do drop the recipe in the description bar below, you will see the minor changes that I made. But it still turned out good though. So my coconut milk, I'm gonna stir it until I get to the consistency that I'm looking for, because it's supposed to give like a fritters consistency, like a not firm but kind of runny type dough type texture. You can see it's kind of thick. Yeah, thick. That's what I should say. Thick texture. Now I'm adding my coconut flakes. You know, if I did it correctly, it should be 2 cups. So I just estimated with my hands because it was the last of the coconut flakes. So I just put everything in there. And as I did say before, I did stray a little from the ingredients because I did not have a coconut, the actual coconut to, you know, blend and do all that thing with. So the flakes were sticking to the whisk, so I had to shake it off. Alright, now the oven is already preheated. Now we're gonna oil our pans. I did take out 2 pans because I was gonna spread the mixture into 2, but it turns out that it wasn't needed. So I'm just gonna put it in just 1 container. And the one thing that I like about baking like authentic Jamaican stuff is like you can smell like the cinnamon, the nutmeg, the coconut, like the fragrance that you get from the stuff that we make. It's so wonderful. All right, now that's it, but the house just smells like a home when you do certain things. So, you know, shout out to my home country. All right, so you're supposed to bake it for 30 minutes to 30 to 45 minutes. It all depends. And I actually did the full 40 minutes. And one thing I forgot in my step, I was supposed to butter the top. I forgot that step, so make sure that you butter the top. But other than that, it turned out good. It turned great. I asked my mom to taste it and she approves because, you know, she's old school, authentic Jamaican. So, yep. All right. So that's the finished product. All right, foodies. So we're back. It's finished. And this is the end result. Now, I've never done this before. So we gonna try it. I'm sorry, I like it. You can taste the cinnamon, you can taste the nutmeg. It is very good. It's very moist. So it's my first try, so I don't really have anything to compare it to. So I'm gonna be generous with myself and I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. So I'm gonna put all the ingredients in the description bar below. So like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, and here we go.